You tell yourself you're just overthinking, that your mind won't shut up, that you just need clarity, one more thought, one more angle. But what if that's not true? What if you're not thinking too much, but avoiding something you already understand? Something uncomfortable, something you don't want to face. Because the truth is, overthinking doesn't come from confusion. It comes from resistance. Overthinking feels productive. It tricks you into believing you're solving something, like you're getting closer to an answer. But notice this, the more you think, the less you actually move. You replay conversations, you imagine outcomes, you analyze every possible decision, but nothing changes because overthinking isn't movement, it's a loop. A loop designed to keep you exactly where you are, safe, still, untouched by consequences. Let's be honest for a second. There are things in your life you already know. You know that relationship isn't right. You know you've outgrown certain people. You know you're avoiding something important. But instead of acting on that knowing, you think and think and think again. Because thinking feels safer than doing. Thinking doesn't require loss. It doesn't require change. It doesn't force you to confront reality. So your mind creates noise, not to find answers, but to delay them. You're not afraid of making the wrong decision, you're afraid of what the right decision will cost you. Because deep down, you already know what needs to be done. And that truth is heavy. It might mean letting go of someone, starting over, admitting you've been lying to yourself. So instead of facing that, you escape into overthinking. Because as long as you're figuring it out, you don't have to act. And as long as you don't act, nothing has to change. Over time, this becomes part of who you are. You become the overthinker, the careful one, the analytical one, the one who just needs more time. But that identity is dangerous because it justifies your avoidance. It makes delay feel intelligent. It turns fear into something that looks like depth, but it's not depth, hesitation disguised as intelligence. So how do you stop overthinking? You don't. You interrupt it by asking a different question. What am I avoiding right now? Not what's the best decision, not what could go wrong, just what truth am I refusing to accept? Sit with that because your first answer is usually the real one. And once you see it clearly, overthinking loses its power because now it's no longer confusion, it's a choice. Your mind will try to pull you back in. It will tell you to think a little more, wait a little longer, be a little more sure. But clarity doesn't come from thinking forever. It comes from deciding, from stepping into discomfort, from choosing truth over mental noise. So the next time you catch yourself overthinking, don't ask for more clarity. Ask yourself, what am I trying not to face? Because that's where your answer has been the whole time.